Hey there, this is Jaron Lexo from Pro Tutorials, and in this video I'm going to explain how you can use Instapage and quickly and easily build a landing page that looks professional. And also I'm going to explain how you can connect Instapage to your WordPress website. So let's get started. So once you head over to instapage.com and you are on their website, you want to sign up so you can get an account with them. But first I want to talk about a few aspects of using Instapage and why I recommend to use their service. The first one is they have an easy and simple interface that you can use, and just in a few seconds you can build a professional looking landing page. And you can use this landing page for any purpose that you want. If you want, you can build one for you to promote a service or a product that you have. Or if you want, you can also build it so you can start collecting leads and build an email list. The other thing is their pricing. Compared to other similar services that you can find on the internet, their pricing is fairly decent. I recommend for you to get started with their basic planning, and you can use the basic planning for just $29 per month, which is fairly decent. The other thing is once you sign up, you can use their service, their full service completely for 30 days, completely free. You don't need to have your credit card or anything like that. So for you to do that, just click on the link that you can see on the description from this video, go to Instapage, get an account with them, and for a full month you can use their service and see if you want to continue using it. The other thing that I want to talk about is if you want to build an email list, you also need to have another service which is called an autoresponder. And once you have an autoresponder, basically what you do is you connect to your landing page, the landing page that you created in Instapage. Once you start collecting leads, it goes to your autoresponder. The autoresponder that I like to use is GetResponse, and if you want to learn more about GetResponse, just click on the link that you can see on this video so you can watch a full tutorial about GetResponse. So for you to sign up, you just click on this button and you can see that you have several options to sign up. You can use your Google account if you want, or you can just normally sign up by filling these fields, in this case with your name, then with your email, and you can just put a password. Are you an agency? No, I'm not. And also check this box so they can see that you're not a robot. And then you just press the sign up button and you go back to the Instapage dashboard where you can start building your landing pages. So once you enter into Instapage dashboard, you want to create a new landing page. For you to do that, you click on this button that says create new page, and you can upload an Instapage. If you have one saved in your computer, you can use this option. You can scan an existing page, but I want to pick a template, so I just click on this option. When it comes to templates, you can choose from the many pre-made ones that you have available, or you can start from one that is blank and basically build the landing page whatever way that you want. Also, you have several types of landing pages. You have for lead generation, basically the ones to capture leads to your email list. You can use this option for that, or a lead generation with 2 steps, a click-through page, a webinar, mobile app, and also a thank you page. So I'm just going to select the lead generation page, and in this case I'm just going to select a pre-made template. I typically like to select a pre-made template, and from there I just customize it the way that I want. So you can see that you can do a preview before you decide if this is the page that you want to use or not. You can see how it looks like. Clicking on the preview button, you can also see it for mobile. And then you can go back to templates once again and just choose another one. So let's say that I'm going to choose this one because it looks pretty simple. I'm going to first do a preview so I can see how it looks like. It looks pretty simple. And I'm going to choose this one. So for me to choose this one, I just click on this template. Now I need to give a name to my page. So let's call landing page test, and then just continue. So once you are in your landing page creator, here is where you are able to edit your landing page and make it whatever you want. So I'm going to explain a couple of the options that you can see so you can have a better understanding and use them more easily. So let's get to the first option, which is create an A/B test. This is extremely important. And it's extremely important after you created your first landing page. You always want to test several similar pages. This is what we call A/B test. So you create your first landing page, then you can create another one where you just had a different title. And between the first page that you created and the second page, you can test which is the landing page that converts the better for you. Then after a while you can start testing the color that you have in your button. You can test the text that you have inside of your button or the content that you have inside of your page, and basically see which are the pages that convert the best for you. This is something that may take a while. Typically the first landing page that you create, it might seem really great and fantastic and you may think it will really convert well for you, but typically that's not the case. You really need to test a lot until you get to the right landing page that has a high conversion for you. Then you have test desktop mode. Basically allows you to see this page in a normal computer, or you can also click on mobile to see it on mobile. And it's actually taking a while. If you want, you can also disable the mobile view if you don't want people to be able to see your landing page on a mobile. Then you have settings, and in settings you have several options. I'm going to talk about the ones that I commonly use. For example, the background allows you to configure the background color. In this case you won't be able to see the background color changing because my background has an image, it has a background image, so you won't be able to see the background color changing. The column color, once again, you can change this also. Or if you want to add another image to your background, you can also do that. You can get one from your computer, or you can go to Big Stock Library and grab an image that they have freely available over here. Let's actually, this one's you need to buy. You need to buy this, so I'm guessing you cannot use this freely. But you can always find plenty of images on the internet that you can freely use as your background if this is something that you want. I typically don't like to add images to my background. It's not something that I typically do or had. You can also change the whole font family inside of your landing page just by using these options. This is the headline font, so let's test another one, and you can see the title immediately changes its font. You can also choose between bold, light, depending what you want. So this is bold. You can also change the paragraph, and this allows you to immediately change the font in your whole landing page. So this is another option. SEO, if you want to search engine optimize your landing page, it's not something that is really important, honestly, because landing pages, when it comes to ranking inside of the search engine, they typically don't rank well because Google and other search engines don't like landing pages because they typically don't offer any kind of useful information or content. So it's something that you really don't need to waste much time with. Social info, if you want to put social information from Facebook, LinkedIn, G+, and so on. Analytics allows you to connect with your Google Analytics and also add a Facebook pixel if you want. This allows you to see the number of views that you got in a particular day by using the Google Analytics ID. And also you can add a different goal. In this case you want from submissions because you want to grab leads and start building your email list. So this is the conversion goal that I want. And also HTML and CSS. If you know how to program in HTML and CSS, you can add some extra coding using this option, same with JavaScript and so on. If you want to add new stuff, if you want to add like a new paragraph, you can do that using the several options. You have several options over here, such as adding sections, a headline. Let's add a headline. So you just click on it and you can see that now I have a new box. And you can see that on the top section I have several options to configure this. If I want to delete it, I just choose this first option. If I want to duplicate this box, I can use the second option, or arrange. Basically allows me to move this box around, and let's put over here on the top. Once you double click on it, you can see that you can start writing some text. You can also choose the color that you want for your text, the size of your font. You can make it a headline 1. In this case, is that what I want. So you have also headline 2, headline 3, depending on the importance that you want this title to have inside of your landing page. Line weight, test alignment. So let's just change the test over here. How to make money online. You can see that I can write. Once you have what you want, you can also make this has a link by just selecting the test that you want to make it has a link. If you ever used any kind of test editor, the options that you can see over here certainly are quite similar. You can make this bold. In this case it's not available because it's a headline 1, but you can transform this into a link by clicking on this option. You have several options over here. You can make it even a file download. That means that when someone clicks on this title, they can download a file to their computer. On page link, outside URL, if you want, once someone clicks on this link, they are taken to another website. You can also use this option for that purpose. And once you have everything done, you just press the done button. And once again, you can move things around. This is why I like Instapage so much. It's because it's so easy for you to just put everything the way that you want. You can move things around. It basically feels like you can put your hands inside of the screen and just transform your landing page whatever way that you want. So let's see another option. You can also have videos. You can also have buttons, a form, which we already have one over here. You can also have different shapes, a map, social media buttons if you want. Also, you can do that. And once again, let's just move this a bit around and just put on the top section. This is actually quite a good option to add to a landing page if you are able to get a lot of tweets and G+, because when someone goes to your landing page, they see a lot of tweets, a lot of G+. It gives basically it gives some trust in your page. It makes your page seem something that it's worth trusting, because a lot of people already left tweets, a lot of people already left G+ and likes in Facebook. So if you are able to actually do that, it's something that helps you many times get more subscriptions on your landing page. You can also add a timer, HTML coding. So these are the few options that you can find over here. And you can see that once I'm just moving around, you can see that these options appear. And this is once again for the background. If you press edit, you're able to change the background color. You're able to change the border color. Also include a different image if you want. Also, you have several options for your background image. If you want to make it a tile or the tile vertically, so you have several options. You can also position your image differently, and you can see that once I click, the image moves around, in this case to the center or to the left side. So you have several options, and you also can include overlay opacity depending on what you want. You can see that now it's more opaque. You can see the image more clearly. If you want, this is the logo. Basically, I'm going to put it over here on the top. And actually, I didn't want to do this. Get to move things a bit around, put the title a bit in the bottom. And over here, you may want to add the logo of your website or of your brand or whatever, because that's one thing that also builds trust in your landing page. So for you to change the image, it's quite simple. You just click on this button that says change image, and you can grab an image that you have in your computer and just upload it over here. Or if you want, you can also use the big stock library. You also have free images. can choose a free image that they have available, but certainly you want to include a logo and not a normal image. So let's just include this one just as an example. Actually, it didn't change for some reason. Okay, now you can see that I included a new image over here. This would be your logo of your website, of your brand, and so on. If you want to change fields around, once again, you just need to click on them, move them around. You can double click on them and write whatever you want. It's pretty simple. Just double click on things and write whatever you want over here. I can also include bulletin points. You can also include bulletin points and so on. If you want to format your opt-in box, which is quite important, you can see that once I click on it, you can see that on the edges, I have these small dots, which I can basically click on, and it reduces the size of my opt-in box. And I can also do this with this last box on the top section. And you can see that I have three different fields. So someone to opt in, they need to include their name, their business email, and industry. It's important to notice that just ask the necessary fields. If you don't need that person's name, then don't ask that person's name, because basically what you want to grab is that person's email. And the more fields that you have inside of your opt-in box, the less you reduce the probabilities of that person opting in to your email list. So that's important for you to notice. So over here, I'm going to press the edit option, and you can see that I can change the button style. If I want to change the button color, let's say to a red, just like this, so it can be really visible. And once someone overs it, let's make it a white color. It becomes white. And the text color can also change, as you can see. You can also change the font family. So you really have plenty of different options. In this case, this is white. You can also add a drop shadow. You can see, you cannot see it clearly, but now I have a shadow, borders, 3D effect. You have several options. You can also include an image if you want for your button. If you want to have round corners that are more visible, you can increase the radius of your corners. As you may see, now it's a bit more round. Also, you can change the text. Let's say get my free ebook. Let's imagine that you are offering a free ebook as your lead magnet. You can also put it glossy, and once you have everything done, you just press the done button. So again, let's go over here to the edit options. You have form style, which allows you to also change a few options in your fields. If you want to change the field color to another color, you can also use this option. The borders, the text color. So you have several options. If you want, for example, to delete some of the fields, you can also delete it. Another thing that is important for you to notice is integration. If you want to also delete one of the fields, you can see once you go to the edit, you can press this small can and it just deletes one of the fields. In this case, I'm just going to include this field, and I'm going to actually just ask for email, my email. And as I was saying about integration, if you want to integrate GetResponse as your autoresponder, you need to go to integration, and over here you need to select GetResponse, which is this option, and then you need to connect to your GetResponse account. So once someone inserts their email and they press the Get My Free Book, it will that lead will go to your autoresponder, which is GetResponse. Basically that. So let's just save it, and let's just move this button a bit around. I'm going to delete these images just by selecting them and deleting them. And Now I'm going to just put this like this, increase this field a bit so it can position, be centered, and just reduce this box a bit, just like this. And you may want to change this field over here, your free book. And if you want to delete a huge amount of fields, because I mean, if you are doing a simple landing page where someone just goes and they see this page over here with the information that you want, you probably will want to delete all of these fields later on. And you can see that I'm just clicking using my left mouse button and just clicking and scrolling down, and you can see that I can select all of these different fields. And once I press the delete button, everything disappears, and probably you will need to resize. You certainly will need to resize the size of your page, so you will just have this top section. And I know that this may look quite terrible, and it does, because you certainly need to play with the options around. Have some catchy title, had a few bulletin points where you explain what your lead magnet is about, the benefits that person gets by getting your lead magnet, and so on. So this is just an example, and you may want to save this page if you don't want to immediately publish it on the internet, or you can also do a preview so you can get an idea of how it will look like on the internet before you decide to publish it. And you can press the publish button once you have everything done and you just want to publish it on the internet. In this case, I'm just going to press the save option, and I'm going back to the dashboard of Instapage. Now I'm going to talk about a few other options that you can find inside of Instapage dashboard once you have your first landing page created, especially this one, which is analytics, because it's really important for you to see the analytics of your landing pages to see how well they are converting. So you click on this option, and you can see that at the moment I just have one landing page, which is my variation A, but once I start split testing and creating several similar pages, I would have over here a list of variations. So in this case, I can see the conversion rate, how well my landing page is converting, or in other words, how well people are going to my page and subscribing. Also, I can see unique visitors, basically the people who only went to this page for the very first time. Also, same thing with unique conversions. And once you have several variations, you can do traffic split. This means that it will rotate depending on the percentage that you have. So if you have, for example, variation A and another one, which is variation B, and you put 50% in each, what happens is it will rotate in an equal way between each other. And this is a great way for you to test both pages that you have. Then you have settings. You can rename your page if you want. In this case, I'm not going to do that. You can reset if you also want to reset all of the data and statics collected. And basically, you always want to pay close attention to the analytics of your landing pages so you can improve the conversion rate that you have for them. Then you have the lead option, which you can click on so you can get more information about the leads that you've been capturing. You can see that at the moment I don't have any information because I still haven't captured any lead with this landing page. Let's go back. And lastly, you have the more option, which allows you to duplicate your landing page, to download it to your computer, rename your landing page, add to a folder, or even delete it. Then you have several links below. The one that I recommend for you to check is Getting Started, so you can get more information about how to get started. Even though if you follow this video, you already have a good idea of how to use Instapage. You can also go to My Account, so you can go to Profile, change the information that you have over there, or use integrations to connect to GetResponse or to other services that you want. Domains, billing, so you can see your billing information, or to make yourself an affiliate, you can also use this option, and you can also log out. And then you have the help link, so you can get more information if you need help. And for you to connect to WordPress, which is the last part that I want to talk about, I need to go to my website first, so I'm going to do that now. So now I'm going to my WordPress website and I'm going to write over here Process Tutorials. It's this one. And I'm going to install a plugin for Instapage. So you need to log in to your WordPress dashboard. Once you have done that, you go to your dashboard and you want to go to the plugin section and you want to add new. You want to search for Instapage. So you want to search for Instapage and just press enter so you can get the plugin. It's this first plugin that appears in this listing. Just press install now and activate plugin. You can see that you immediately have a new section called Instapage, but first you want to go to settings and just configure a few of these options. So you want to log into your account, the account that you have your Instapage. So I'm just going to log into mine, which is this one. You can see that now I am connected. And over here, basically don't need to do anything else. Now you want to go to this section called Instapage. So let's go to Instapage. And you can see that now I have over here a landing page. But I'm going to create a new one. And you can see no pages pushed to your WordPress because this page over here isn't still published. So I'm going back to Instapage and I'm going to publish this page on the internet so I can connect to my WordPress website. So I'm going back to my landing page and I'm going to publish this. So now I just publish and you will see that you have several options which you can choose from. And in this case, I'm just going to select WordPress. And I'm going to send to WordPress. Okay, now I can access my landing page over here. So let's once again refresh this page. And you can see that now I have a landing page. I can select the URL that I want to include for my landing page. So let's call this variation A. And also you can see Instapage to display. In this case, this is the only landing page that I created in Instapage, because if you had more, it would appear in this listing. Instapage type, I'm just going to leave normal. And now I'm just going to press publish. And I'm going to grab this URL over here afterwards. So I'm going to grab this URL and you will see that, actually I'm not able, variation A, and you will see that now I have a landing page connected to my WordPress website. So that's how you can connect to WordPress. It's really simple. You just need to install the plugin and make sure that you publish your landing page first on the internet, in this case for WordPress. Okay, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and like my video so you can receive my weekly video updates where I talk about WordPress, about internet marketing, how to make money online, and much more. So stay there, stay tuned with Process Tutorials, and bye.